Namaste, beautiful yogis, and welcome to Intense Impact Vinyasa Flow. Let's begin. At the front of our mats, our usual meetup spot, roll the shoulders back, drop them down, allowing the chest to open. Palms of the hands facing forward, lifting through the crown of the head and deepening the breath. Nice deep inhalations. You can sway side to side here, just observing your balance. Lift your arms over your head, reach. Side bend, grab your right arm with your left hand and reach over to your left. Changing sides. Grabbing your left forearm with your right hand and reaching over. Lengthening the sides. And back to center. Lift. Lengthen. Exhale, diving forward, straight back. You can look over to your left and right in a forward bend. Look ahead of you, hands on the floor, plank. Pulling the belly in. Holding plank strong. Chaturanga. Plank. 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 And now the next pose I'm demonstrating, knee across step, touch steps. 20 of those. Let's get going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And 2 extra for catching up. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, open, feel it. Extend the tailbone, feel your belly. From here, we'll jump straight into squat at the front of the mat, feet wide. Hold and jump your feet together, chair. Hands on the hips, step back with your left leg and forward. 10 of those. 1, to chair, 2, back lunge, 3, 4, to chair, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold lunge. Inhale the hands over the head, clasping the hands and reach behind you, stretching palms of the hands away from you. Great. Clasping the hands and reach over to your right here, side bend. Great. And 10 toe touches. So bring your toes, touch your toes to your right hand 10 times. Go. Back lunge and kick your leg in front of your toe touch. Back lunge, kicking up. Really power the move from your glutes and all around. Quads and hamstrings on the right side. Great. Back to lunge, hands on the ground, twist. Left hand on the floor, right arm reaches up. Roll onto the outer edges of your feet and stretch the hip here. Side plank, left hand on the ground. Stack the feet on top of each other if possible. Lift the hips high. And 10 toe touches here. leg in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach way ahead of you. Pull the belly in. Hands on the ground, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And again, we'll jump to the front of the mat from upward dog all the way into wide squat. Hold it. Jump your feet together. Hands on the hips. Right leg steps back into back lunge and forward. 10 of those. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And step back into high lunge. Inhale your hands over your head. Clasping the hands, press the palms away from you, stretch back. Coming back up. Clasp the hands together, palms pressing into each other, and reach over to your left side bend. And 10 kick-ups, kicking the right leg to your left hand. Stepping back into back lunge, kicking forward. Firm belly, firm legs. Move quickly with strength. And back to back lunge or to lunge. Exhale, right hand on the floor, twist lunge. Widen the back. Roll onto the outer edges of your feet and stretch your hip. Stack the feet on top of each other. 10 kick forward, kick ups, touching your left leg to your left hand in front of you, inside plank, keeping the hips lifted. Now this monkeying around on the mat will make you strong in various ways. You're able to do all these functional movements with your body. Great. Reach way ahead of you, hands on the ground, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Lengthen that back. And you can roll your head, a few neck rolls here, looking over to one side and the other, finding stagnation or tension in the neck. Ooh, guess what? Jump into wide squat at the front of your mat. Hands on the hips, jump your feet together and out. How about 20 of those? Quickly, jump your feet in and out. Stay in squat. And hold chair when you're done with your 20 reps. Let's take the left leg all the way back into warrior 3, parallel to the floor. Bend the right leg, step back into low lunge, knee on the ground, left knee, and reach all the way back, crescent. Exhale, left hand on the floor, reach back, grab your foot, left foot with your right hand and twist up here. Great, let's take the left knee off the floor, twist lunge. Reaching way ahead of you. Exhale. Let's roll onto the outer edges of the feet. One more time, stretching the hips. One more time, side plank. This time we're gonna kick up the bottom leg. So the Left leg is kicking forward. Left hand on the floor. Left leg to right hand, touching toes, 10 of those. Reach way ahead of you. Both hands on the floor. Chaturanga. Plank, chaturanga, plank, chaturanga, plank, chaturanga, plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Open, stretch. You can rock your hips side to side, lift right and leg off the floor in upward dog. Moving and prepare to jump. Wide squat. Hold the wide squat. Hands on the hips, jump your feet in and out 20 times. Oh, the fun. Move fast and stay in a semi-squat here. Belly in, firm belly. So you're not just flopping around here, you're keeping your body pretty tight. Great. And let's take the right leg back into warrior 3. Right leg parallel to the floor, bend the left knee, step all the way back, lunge. Lower the right knee on the ground, crescent, reach back. Exhale the right hand on the floor, grab your right foot with your left hand, bending the knee and stretching the quadriceps here. Release the leg, lift the right knee off the floor, twist lunge. Roll onto the outer edges of your feet, stretching the hips. Stack the feet on top of each other. Actually mismatch your feet because we're gonna do 10 kick-ups. Right leg to left hand, inside plank. Move with integrity. Meaning hips are lifted, movements are steady. There is no just jerking around to perform the move, but you're actually moving with consciousness through the motion. And reach way ahead of you. Great, plank. You can twist your legs here, stretch your toes, top of the toes on the mat here in plank. And we'll twist here the knees to one side and then to the other. 20 of those with hops. Twist jumps in plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And chaturanga, upward dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. You can twist your hips side to side, feeling your spine here and hips, hamstrings. Lower the knees on the ground and begin to lower your heart towards the floor. Back bend. Hips over the knees. Breathe. Breathe into your mid back, upper back. Great. Coming out of this, bring your forearms on the ground. Head into your hands and either work on headstand or half headstand, or just walk your feet in and hold the upper body alignment for headstand but feet on the ground. If you're familiar with headstand, grab a wall and hold a headstand here for a few breaths. Whenever you're ready, you can lower back down into a wide-legged forward bend. Great. From the wide-legged forward bend, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, chest parallel to the floor, and twist. Left hand on the floor, right arm reaches up, back and around to grab the opposite hip. Lengthen through the crown of the head forward. Reach way ahead of you. Change sides. Right hand on the floor, left arm reaches up. Twist around, bring your left arm back and around to grab the inner thigh on the right side. Reaching all the way up, forward, way ahead of you, lengthen. Exhale, both hands on the floor. And jump your feet a little closer, yogic squat. Come into a squat here. Elbows into the insides of your knees. Great, let's bring the right arm around the right knee, clasping the hands behind you to open the shoulders. And opposite side, left side here. To open the shoulders, lengthen, twist. Coming out of this, come onto your toes. Extend the left leg in front of you, staying on your toes. On the right side. Lower down. Opposite side. Balance. Level the hips. Step it back down. Hands in front of you, crow. Walk your knees on top of your triceps. Lift your feet up towards your bum. Jump back, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Lifting the tailbone as high as you can. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot between the hands. Come up, warrior two. Externally rotating the left hip. Wrap your left arm back and around. Reverse the warrior, lengthening the sides. Straighten both knees here. Keep the wrap around and reach way ahead of you. Triangle pose. Open the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. And let's reach way ahead of us. Both hands reaching ahead of us. Bend the right knee, side angle, reaching ahead of us. Both hands on the floor. Lower down, chaturanga. Lift your right leg high. And upward facing dog. Chaturanga, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Square the hips. Step the left foot between the hands. Come up, warrior two. Work with your hips here. Wrap the right hand back and around and reverse the warrior, reaching back. With your left hand, palm of the hand facing down. Straighten the legs, keep the wrap around and reach way ahead of you. Triangle pose, bound. Lengthen, open. Reach way ahead of you with your right hand. Now reach way ahead of you with both hands and bend that left knee. And bring both hands on the ground. Both hands on the ground. Here we'll jump the feet on the outside of the hands. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it back, plank. Lift the left leg, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Spread the hands, the fingers wide open, shoulders away from the ears. Find equilibrium here. Bend the knees and jump into yogic squat at the front of your mat, elbows on the insides of the knees. Great. From here, you will grab your left foot, left big toe with your left hand. Bring your foot in front of you and lower down, forward bend. And step it back down. Opposite side, right foot, right big toe, right hand. Bring it in front of you, grab it with both hands, forward bend. And lower down. Hug your knees in a squat here. Grab both big toes with both hands and extend the legs in front of you. Great. Release the left leg down. Bring your left hand to your right foot and twist back. Right arm reaches back. Look over your right shoulder. Twisting here. And let's grab the foot and bring the leg in towards you. Pull your knee underneath your shoulder, hip opener, and you can release your right ankle over the left knee. Bend forward, flex both feet. Breathe into your hips. Coming up, bring your right foot on the outside of the left knee and let's bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Twist. Look behind you, lengthen. Exhale, soften your belly. Relax your shoulders and soften your chin, jaw. Great. From here, either you can stay here or just go into an arm balance with the legs twisted, a little bit of a new arm balance. And come back down. And opposite side, right hand, left foot, twist. Straighten the leg, look over your left shoulder. Grab your foot with both hands, bring your leg in. Let's bring the foot on the outside of the right knee, twist. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Flex your extended foot, the foot on the extended leg side. Relax your shoulders away from the ears and soften your belly. And let's transition into an arm balance optional. Keep the legs twisted, knees on top of each other. And lower back down. And you can bring your left ankle above the right knee. Forward bend, hip opener. Softening breath. The quality of your breath should be one of healing and softening, moving through you, softening. The quality of your mind should be kindness coming out of this. And bring your knee underneath your left shoulder. Great, release. Shake your legs, hands behind you, reverse plank. Leg lifts in reverse plank, 10 of those. Keep your hips lifted. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower back down. And slowly lower yourself down onto your back. Feet parallel to each other. Bridge pose. Clasp your hands underneath you. Toes lifting. And let's bring the hands by the ears and come all the way up to wheel. Breathe. In wheel, open the chest. Finding freedom in the lower back. And let's take one leg up. And then take the other leg up. Lifting the hips as high as you can. Foot forward. The foot on the ground is forward. Great. Both legs down, and now lengthen, straighten your legs here. Opening the chest. Slowly coming out of wheel, lower down, Baddha Konasana, feet together. And let's grab the outer edges of the feet, happy baby. And coming out of happy baby, extend your left leg over the ground and reach ahead of your right knee into your chest. Legs together, change sides. Left knee in. Extend the legs, hold Navasana. Pressing the lower back down, belly in. And let's extend the arms over the head, holding here, abs active. Great, slowly coming up into higher Navasana. And we're gonna go for high bicycles here, opposite elbow to knee, straight back. 10 to 20 of those. Elbows back. And lower back down, low Navasana. Side crunches, come onto your right side and bring left elbow to left knee. 10 of those. Drive the move from your core. Changing sides, driving the move from the midsection. Feel it. And back to center, reach way ahead of you and over the head. Holding here. Let's lower the left leg over the floor, right leg over the floor. Left leg lowers, right lowers. Switch, switch. Pressing the lower back down, switch, 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 and again, and again, and again. And press your hands over your head, clasping. Great, hug your knees into your chest. If you're very enthusiastic, you can scroll back and repeat this whole routine. Otherwise, continue with me. Giving yourself a hug here, relaxing. Rocking, maybe. Great, from here, rocking forward, you can come into a seated and we're gonna go for 10 to 20 more bicycles. Elevated bicycles, that is. Try to make each rep count by keeping the belly firm. Excellent, reach ahead of you here. Pilates reaches side to side as demonstrated. Toes on the ground, back straight, reaching side to side, hands clasping. Alignment is key. And let's grab the big toes and roll back into plow. Take a nice plow and breathe into your throat chakra. Use plow as an opportunity to awaken the throat chakra. Lower the knees over the ears. And slowly coming out of plow, you can watch the screen and see how I am coming out of plow and practice this slowly. And coming into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, wild thing. Back to one-legged down dog. Opposite side, left leg comes up. Lift the leg, wild thing. And back to downward facing dog. Looking ahead of you. Do any mountain climbers quickly. Enthusiastically. And give me 20 more. Once you're done, you can relax in child's pose. Coming out of child's pose, inhale your hands over your head, over the third eye. And bring your feet on the outside of your hips. Lower down thunderbolt pose. Laying back, either all the way back or onto your elbows. Optional, knees should be on the ground and hip width apart. Breathe into the front of your body here, your entire front side of your body is stretching. Great. slowly coming out of this. Cross your feet and bring them in front of you, sitting in Sukhasana, easy pose. Inhale your hands over the head, again over the third eye, over the lips, over the heart. And let's bring the hands on the floor, feet on the floor, forward bent, with your knees bent. Like a ragdoll, slowly come up to standing, rolling up one vertebra at a time, coming up all the way to standing, hands reaching over the head, over the third eye, and over the heart. Namaste.